Hello, in this video we are just going to talk about the Kaiser Baas, sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly, X230 action camera, which is a relatively budget-friendly action camera that we got on Best Buy for around $70, not including taxes. I'm not guaranteeing that's the price you'll pay, but that's how much we paid. And I'm very excited to make some video tests here just to show you in this separate video. There was another video where we unboxed this camera and just showed you that there are some accessories here. USB cable for charging your camera and transferring footage, underwater housing, etc. But this is just a separate video only for the purpose of showing you how good the video quality is at different resolutions. We're just going to make some quick video tests, maybe at different resolutions, but mostly at 1080p 60 frames per second, just to show you how good this Kaiser Baas X230 action camera is for the money, which I purchased it for around $70. So as you can see, there are some video settings right here. If you just click the power button very quickly a few times, you can go to the settings, and so click here to go back, click here to go forward. So for example, video resolution, we currently have it set to 1080p 60 frames per second, and as you can see, there's several options here. But we're going to start here at 1080p 60 frames per second. And before each clip, I'm just going to tell you what resolution we're recording at, and we're going to show you some video tests and also some photo tests with the supposedly up to 16 megapixel photo camera. But this is going to be mainly for videos, and I'm very excited to try out this camera. There's also a slow motion feature, time-lapse feature, etc. But for now, it's going to be 1080p 60 frames per second. And we are going to test out this action camera and show you how good the video quality is. I have no idea, haven't recorded any videos, so I might either be disappointed or very impressed, but we are going to make some videos right now. Don't know if there's a fisheye effect here. I'm trying to figure that out right now. But because I didn't see if there's a, is there a fisheye effect? It looks like there is. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a fisheye effect, because I don't really like that very much when I'm making these videos. I just kind of like to record normally without that effect. So let's look at the video settings. Let's see. Just image rotation. Don't know what image rotation is. Anyways, we're just going to make some videos to show you what is image rotation. What is image rotation? Wonder what image rotation is. Oh, it's recording upside down. Is that what it's doing? Oh, okay, never mind. I guess that's not quite what we were looking for. But anyways, I was just wanted to see if there was a fisheye effect, but I don't see one. So I guess that doesn't really matter too much, but we're just going to see how good the video quality is with this Kaiser Baas X230 action camera. And we're going to start with 1080p 60 frames per second. So I really hope the video quality is okay. I hope I'm not going to be disappointed. I will see you in the next video where we take some photos and make some videos. Thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.
Hello and welcome. This is a 1080p 60 frames per second video test with the Kaiser Baas, or Kaiser Baas, I don't know how to pronounce it, I apologize, X230 action camera that we got from Best Buy recently, and we're just seeing how good the video quality is. We have the underwater housing on right now. Don't know if you can hear me right now. 1080p 60 frames per second. How good is the video quality? We're going to find out. I'm very excited to transfer this footage to our computer to find out if this actually has decent quality. A lot of cameras, they say they're 1080p HD resolution, but you know what? It doesn't mean that that's necessarily the case once you've actually had a chance to look at your footage. So so we are just going to check out the video quality as soon as we have a moment. 1080p 60 frames per second with the underwater housing on. I have no idea if you can hear me right now. We are just around at the tennis courts. Just going to see if there's any kind of stabilization here. Can't wait to look at this footage. I'm very excited. Hello and welcome back. This is a 1080p 60 frames per second video test with the X230. Kaiser Baas is the company. And we're just walking around here making some video tests. We have the underwater housing on right now. 60 frames per second, 1080p resolution. Hello, this is a 1080p 60 frames per second video test with the Kaiser Baas action camera. I think it's X230 or something like that. I don't remember, X230. This is a video and audio test, 1080p 60 frames per second, just to see how good the video quality is, how good the audio quality is. We have the underwater housing on right now with this camera, and we're just making some videos. 1080p 60 frames per second with the underwater housing currently on. .1080p 60 frames per second video test with the Kaiser Baas X230 action camera video and audio test to see how well you can hear me right now. 1080p 60 frames per second. 1080p 60 frames per second with the underwater housing on. 1080p video test, 60 frames per second, underwater housing on. this is a 1080p 60 frames per second video test with the Kaiser Baas X230 action camera that we got from Best Buy recently. We're just testing out the video quality right here with the underwater housing on, 60 frames per second, 1080p resolution. We're just seeing if there's any kind of stabilization here. Hello, this is just a video test, 1080p, 60 frames per second. See how good the video quality is on this relatively budget-friendly action camera. Video test, 1080p resolution, 60 frames per second with the Kaiser Baas, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, X230 action camera with the underwater housing on. Looks like we have the fisheye effect, which I personally don't really like it, but it is what it is. Don't know if I can turn that setting off. This is the 1080p 60 frames per second video test with the action camera. Seeing how good the video quality is. We have the underwater housing on right now.